What motivated me to start Lexit was because I was a Democrat. I was raised a Democrat. I was a lifelong Democrat. But I just seen that they were just so far to the left. As a Christian, as I started growing in my faith, as a Christian, I was like, there's no longer I could support the Democrat Party. And like, I didn't leave the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party left me. They're not even the same party as 5 years ago. They're just totally whacked out. They're against all my godly moral values. But now they're even trying to defund the police. They're trying to push socialism, the freedom of speech. They're trying to take the guns away. They're trying to kill babies even at 9 months, partial birth abortion, just in all ways. They're trying to put men in women's restrooms. They're trying to attack our faith. So I'm just totally against that. And most minorities are either Catholic or Christian. So we're against that. So as a Christian, I had to walk away from the Democrat Party, and that's what prompted me to found the Lexit movement. I do that to minorities, like the left and the fake media and all of them. They're trying to push the narrative. They try to use race to manipulate minorities. They don't want Latinos and blacks to focus on our godly values or the policies like we're pro-life, Second Amendment, we're against socialism, just all that kind of stuff. They don't want us to focus on that, so they're like, race, 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 race. They're like, look over here, race, race, race. Don't look at all your godly values or whatever else. So they use, and they always try to make us like we're victims. They try to make minorities like we're victims, and that's what I always say, we're not victims. Latinos, we don't think like that. We're not victims. I'm not no victim. Latinos, we don't like handouts. We're entrepreneurs, we're hard workers. We're against all that. We're against communism, we're against socialism, we're against that. And even more so, they even do it to blacks. The left, they try to, but then whenever they bring up the past, they don't ever want to bring up the past of their racist past. Mostly all that racism and all that stuff was from the Democrat Party, as they're the ones that founded the KKK, and they were the party of Jim Crow and all that racism. So it's funny how they try to act like America was also racist past and all racist and all that, but really it was mostly the Democrats that was the most racist and the most racist, but they just use that to manipulate minorities. They just try to use race. They want us to just focus on race, being victim mentality. So we just need to stop that, stop falling for that. The left, they always try to make minorities the victim, and that victim mentality where they're just to be dependent on the government. And not only that, they're trying to break up the family. Because most women, they can't, if they don't have the money, the man at the home, then they can receive money. So they're causing for the family breakups and all of that. And to me, it's like a big agenda. It's a godless, evil agenda that they're pushing to destroy the families. To me, I don't think the BLM helped blacks at all. To me, I think they made it worse, because now they're making other races to not like them, because they're totally, to me, they're racist. To me, everything is just racist. They're just Marxist, racist puppets from the Democrat Party. That's all they are, is propaganda. You can tell that they are fake with no credibility, because look, right after the elections, you don't hear nothing about them no more. After the election, like, where are they at? Before the election, they were burning down cities, but they were just being even used by the Democrats and Antifa. Antifa was using them as human shields. Antifa was the main ones out there terrorizing, destroying America, but yet they were hiding behind the BLM movement. And like I said, they have no credibility. They're just puppets from the Democrat Party, totally political bias. Even one of the CEO of BLM came out early, and she was saying that it was their goal to take out Trump. As everybody knows, socialism, first you have to make everybody dependent. Then you can start initiating socialism on them. And I feel that's what they're doing. They're using this virus as a weapon. Yes, it's real. It's all, you should be mindful of it and wear a mask or whatever you feel. But you should not be locking down everything. It's just totally insanity. Like right here, look, I'm at a park right here. The park is shut down. I'm at this park right here in my neighborhood. There's all exercising machines. People used to come running around here doing exercise, and it's all shut down. But yet Walmart and other stores are open, but you can't come to an exercise at a park. You can't go to the beach and all that. Churches are shut down, but yet smoke shops are open. Strip clubs is open. It's just totally ridiculous. And then look at the Democrats' hypocrisy keeps getting exposed. Gavin Newsom, he has restaurants shut down, but yet he's at a restaurant. Look at Nancy Pelosi, she's cutting down salons, but she's at a salon. It's just totally ridiculous, and they're just trying to shut down the economy. And then they're destroying businesses, destroying lives. There's people that are suffering the depression. I can imagine for the teenagers, they can't go to their high school prom, they can't go hang out with their friends, all of this. And what's their solution? They give us a $600 check. But not only that, they give millions to other countries. Why are we giving millions of our tax dollars, supposed to be for a stimulus package for the COVID for Americans, but yet we're giving it to all kinds of other countries? It should have only, the whole stimulus money should have only been given to America. We all seen how they cheated President Trump, because it was totally cheated. Trump totally got cheated by the New World Order. They took Trump out, the deep state. You can call them whatever you want. You can call it New World Order, deep state, swamp. It doesn't really matter what you call them. They're all the same thing. It's all to me, but I call them the New World Order. They took out Trump. They totally cheated. They're pushing their agenda, and it's about to get real worse, guys. So it's not over, because, especially at Lexit. We're going to start pushing hard now for candidates for Senate, House. We're going to keep pushing, because we're going to have to keep fighting. Now I hope you guys are realizing that one thing that you guys that weren't really into politics, or if you've even voted Democrat, look at you see what they're already trying to push. They're already trying to push their godless agenda, trying to shut us America down, trying to destroy our economy, destroy our free speech, censor us on big tech. Look what they're doing. So you got to be against it. And at Lexit, we're going to be fighting against this. We need everybody to keep being involved. Left or right, we want a candidate that works for the people, not for the state. We're tired of these rhino, fake, coward Republicans. All these Republicans that didn't stand with Trump, me and Lexit, we're going to start calling them out. We're going to go against them 100%, because they're just as bad as these Democrats, as these Republic anti-Trumpers, these left Trump hanging. We're just sick of it. We're sick of these spineless, coward Republicans. We need to put some good patriots in there to start fighting for us. So I want to thank Totally LA for doing this interview. You can find me on Facebook at Real Lexit, and on Instagram on Lexit Movement, and on Parler on Real Lexit. And make sure if it's not me or any of my team, then they're not the real Lexit. Beware that there's a fake Lexit out there going out there. If it's not me,